So in this quiz we were looking for you to use angle facts, knowing that angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, and also looking for you to use all your other angle facts if the need arose. So in this one here you've got a triangle, but you've also got a straight line continuing from the triangle. So in the first instance, the angle we're trying to find is inside the triangle, but at the moment we only know one angle, so that's not enough information to help us get the one up at the top there. However, we have got this other angle here that is beside one of the angles inside the triangle, and it's making a straight angle, which means that it needs to add to 180 degrees. So if we do 180 minus the 100 that's there, that would give us this angle in here needs to be 80 degrees. If you then add up the 80 and the 70 that are now inside the triangle, you get 150 degrees, and then take that away from your 180, you'll get 30 degrees, and that of course would be the size that we would be looking for angle A, which would be answer B. So that was using two of your angle facts, using angles at a straight angle and also the sum of angles inside a triangle. This question here, number 2. So again, you've got to find an angle inside the triangle. However, you've still only got one angle inside the triangle, but you've got this other part of the diagram here where you've got two straight lines crossing over each other. Whenever you get two straight lines crossing over each other, you get vertically opposite angles, and therefore that would tell us that the ones right across from each other are 75, and so now inside my triangle I've got an angle of 45 and I've got an angle of 75, and if I add those two things together I get 120 degrees, and if I then take that away from 180 I'll get 60 degrees, and that is of course what my angle X would be, which would be answer D. For this question here, question 3, calculating angles, what is the size of the marked angle? Now in this one the marked angle is actually out with the diagram, so you can see that there is one angle still to work out inside the triangle. So if we add up our 55 and 32, that's going to get us 87, and if we then take that away from 180, then I would have 93 would be the missing angle in here in the triangle. And then of course you are then going to use your property of these two angles, that 93 and the one that we're looking for are next to each other on a straight line, so they're making a straight angle there. So if you do 180 take away 93, you'll be able to work out the missing angle. So we would have 87 is the size that we would be looking for, which would be answer C. In the next question, you've been given a few pieces of information. So we are trying to work out this angle here in the triangle, but we can work out the one here beside the 115. So if we do 180 take away 115, that would give us our angle of 65 degrees, can go in that corner. And then separately over here we would do 180 take away 126, and then you'd be looking for 54 in that angle, and then adding those two things together, so your 54 and your 65, you get 119, and you then need to take that away from your 180, which is the sum of the angles in the triangle. So to do that, we would end up with 61 degrees, which is angle B, answer B rather. So that's using straight angle property as well as the sum of the angles inside the triangle. And the last diagram, again you've got to work your way around this, so we can work out the one at this point here by doing 180 take away 115, and that will of course get us to the angle of 65 in this part here. The one down here, you need to add up the 37 and the 53, and that gives you 90, and then you need to take that, because this one, all three angles are fitting together to make the straight angle. So now you need to do 180 take away 90, which is 90. So now you know two angles in your triangle. You've got 90 and you've got 65. If you add them together, you get 155. And if you then take that away from 180, you will find that you have your missing angle size is 25 degrees, which would be answer A. So a mixture of different angle facts coming into play here, and you need to be prepared. It's a good idea sometimes to draw your diagram out and work your way around till you find the answer that you're looking for.